Shh. You know what time it is? Time for a 1 hour bath. Yours truly, Adrian, Dragan. Some more hot water, got foam. Got foam in the bath, yeah. Poetry and rock and roll and some rap, yep. Can't you hear the music? Birds are chirping, clapping, dancing, go all out, yeah. On the mountain, on the street, huh? On steel-toe boots or barefoot, huh? Philosopher, philosophizing, dancing, clacking. Clip, 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 clip. Kiss, 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 kiss. L-O-V. Rainbow love up. All that black and white love. That androgynous, that's what's up, love. Kiss and hug it, love and cut it. Cuddle, huddle, huddle, butt, hut. Get dirty, but get back clean, what? Put some more hot water, put some more hot water, put some more hot water. Kiss it and hug it, love it, squeeze it, flug it, flaunt it, flip it. In the water, bait it, lip it, zip it, love it, underwheel it. IGNHYGIN. I get dirty, but I get back clean. Get dirty, but get back clean. I get dirty, but I get back clean, love. Welcome to a special meditation in the bath with yours truly, Adrian, Dragan. Copyright all chants, songs, art and philosophy. Some inspired and mostly first and foremost. Inspired by the greatest artist and scientist, Mother Nature, aka the forgotten goddess, aka Mother Nature. Yeah, I said goddess, and they don't like it. Some of them love it. When I say goddess, G-O-D-D-S-S, fire and water, holy fire, sacred water, vice versa. Versus, yep, for the North American civilizational collective West Side worldwide. Whirlwind worldwide, yep. Kiss sunlight, satellites, yep. Civilization, poetry, rock and rap and roll it. Kiss it, yep. Adrian, Dragan, yours truly am grateful, thankful that my rent is paid. Thankful this hot water, take this bath. On the Sabbath. It is the Sabbath of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. Which of course I'm inviting, calling all willingly loving to support thereof, local, national, and international, extending my friendship, allyship, love, and all willingly loving. Join me and support citizens, dragons, dancing goddess, priestesses, or troops of the dancing goddess army. Bust a dance move, bust a dance move. Let me see you groove, 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 groove. I ain't a museum piece, I'm not the Louvre, Louvre, not at the Louvre, Louvre. Broke but work is gold, gold. My broke work is gold, gold. I'm broke but my work is gold, gold. All willingly loving, allies and armies, with the citizens, supporters, volunteers, to join Adrian, Hana, Dragan, yours truly's dancing goddess, Dragon Kingdom, are my family de facto. De facto, all my willingly loving allies and armies are my family de facto. All my willingly loving allies and armies are de facto my allies and armies. Pledge your allegiance, legions. Pledge your allegiance, legions. Pledge your allegiance, legions. I'm founding the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. First and foremost, with 718 trillions of kisses from the goddess of heavens above, who sent one kiss from heaven. Starlit queen of heaven sent one kiss to her sister, goddess who dances with her brother the sun, who now rises and now sets to make, create, and produce all ALL fruits, vegetables, and legumes that our brothers and sisters farmers harvest for us to make, upgrade, or maintain civilization. Hopefully maintain and upgrade, because we built civilization in the past decades. We're evolving, transmuting, transforming. Hopefully at least maintain it or upgrade it, go towards the stars and establish world peace. Easier said than done. We have different cultures, languages, dispositions, natures, and experiences and skills. And different lusts, hidden or revealed, hidden fears, some revealed, some hidden. 6'6", 360-pounder, 13 years in the NFL, survived 3 concussions, comes into my room and starts screaming. Ah! Ah! What are you screaming for? Afraid of a little tiny spider. Irrational fears. Not everything's rational or mathematical. Emotions and feelings matter. The equation is 2 plus 2 equals 4. That doesn't mean that we have to write 2 plus 2 in just one color, black or white. You can write it in black and in white and rainbow. The 2 we can write it in green. The plus, 1 line in black, 1 line in white. The other 2 we can write it in red. The equal sign we can write it in black, 1 line, the other line white. And the 4 we can write it in orange, purple, pink. You can blend all the colors of the rainbow plus the black and the white in that equation. Meaning that yes, the rational, the emotional, they can go complementary, just like nature and civilization. Public and the private can be brought into harmony and equilibrium and balance. Share a lot with the public. My independent, as an independent artist, independent activist, independent athlete, AAA, AAA, artist, athlete, activist in whatever order. To that trinity of fourth dimension, universal spiritual teaching student. Student because I'm learning every day. Don't know, don't have all the answers about spirituality, psychology, science. In a parallel life, I excel. Super, I'm great. Science, innovation, and technology in that parallel life is my chosen path where satellites, supercomputers, ICBM rockets, and micro gadgets is my universe. In this, right now, it is philosophy, songs, chant, art, poetry, theory, theoretical, over philosophical nature, of a political nature, of a security nature, of a financial, commercial, economic, different geopolitical analyst, all those to different degrees. Admit that at some things my skills and competencies are mediocre, average. Some some things I'm fucking useless, maybe. Like my BDSM switched, watched a little bit of pornography earlier during the Sabbath. It's the 13th week in a row that I've set a discipline and some rules. I said I'm only gonna watch pornography during the during the during the Sabbath, which begins Friday at midnight and lasts until Sunday at about 3 p.m. or so. Right? CSIS, Canadian Secret Communications Intelligence Service. Don't bother hacking me or hacker. I'm broke. My work is gold. Or Secret Service, NSA, National Security Agency, CIA, FBI. I'm on theory, just ask policy, just ask policy. Remember not much about my youth, my adolescence, early adulthood. Lost a lot of memory. Maybe past years of one foot in the streets, the other foot in the libraries, reading. Tens of thousands of books analyzing my nature, tendencies, experiencing suffering, depression, being suicidal. Lots of struggling of a psychological, social, artistic nature, financial, economic, commercial. Dealt with lower aspects of self, so have them in the open. Still not perfect, far from it. Got issues, got vices, got lusts. Watched a little porn, like I've said. CSIS, Canadian Secret Intelligence Service, Communications, Canada. My boys there, boys and girls, or vice versa. Perhaps androgynous LGBTQ, some of you still in the closet. It's like hard to come out sometimes, and I've lost economic, financial, commercial due to being LGBTQ. Moved on, moved forward. But I did. People gossip, we like to gossip and gossip. We don't like to admit that some things we're mediocre, average, and we lack competency, skills. I admit I'm even fucking useless at some things. No good, but just observe and try to understand better. Some things I'm mediocre, average, I'm okay, I do okay. Some things I'm great. World's greatest living, dancing, millennial rainbow poet. That's what I am fundamentally. The world's greatest living, dancing, millennial. So those born between 1982 and 1996 are millennials like me. So the world's greatest living, dancing, millennial rainbow poet. Combined poetry, a poet that dances. Those two in combination, hand in hand. Greater philosophy, theory, art, song, writings, and geopolitical analyst and historian, analyzing complex dimensions of being and self and the psychological dimensions, dispositions of our nature, which do admit that, do have the aggression, do have is that I channel, sublimate. Those are key words. To sublimate and channel, my brothers and sisters. So we try to harm none physically. Right? Channel and sublimate. It's not easy. We have lust, urges, psychological tendencies, lust, urges, hidden fears that drive us towards homicidal, suicidal tendencies and impulses. I don't fully understand the subconscious. It's very, very real. We have subconscious biases. It's hard to admit. Chew our nails. Hard to admit that. We're a bit jealous that person has more money, or it's taller than me, has a bigger booty, or XYZ, right? It applies to both men and women, or androgynous. To people alike in XYZ different degrees and scopes and circumstances and daily events, or words trigger us. Perhaps you say the word, I don't know, some word, black or red. Red's my favorite color. I love to combine red and black and gold and rainbow, and perhaps you say rainbow or stuff or LGBTQ, and perhaps I get triggered. It's gonna be, the word faggot. If I give you the F word pass, we cool. You're an LGBTQ ally, we cool, we good, we're okay. If you're an ally or supporter or just don't give a F, or you're part of the LGBTQ community and we know each other or we converse online or social media, I give you the F word pass. I reclaim it. I'm a proud faggot. Androgynous pansexuals. I wrote a song actually. Proud freaking faggot. I write not just for the LGBTQ community, for LGBTQ allies, but of course for those who are allies or support the LGBTQ community. I extend my hand to all willingly loving as a universal revolutionary centrist, as an independent philosopher, geopolitical analyst, theorist, as an artist, athlete. Broke, but my work is gold. Taking this bath, I'm grateful, thankful that my rent is paid, got food. I got food. Actually gonna cook after this 1 hour bath. Gonna cook. Some is from a donation from a food security. Appreciate the work everybody whose work does in food security, and if you're an ally, an army, I give you all more than blah 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 love, I give you kisses, God, because the goddess from heavens, Queen of Heaven, sent one kiss, and that kiss trickled down and turned into 718 trillions of kisses. Trillions of kisses. So that's 718 billion. 1 billion is 1,000 million. So kisses God to give to all my willingly loving allies and armies. Take some massages, some tickles, some hugs with that. Workout train can drill, Dragan zero, drill, drop down, give me some goddamn push-ups. Drop down, give me some push-up squats, hogs, on the left squats, on the right you dance, vice versa, on the left you dance. Priestess of the goddess, H-A-N-H, Dragan zero, 2 for 1, you get double, man. Androgynous abomination to some, I guess. Not perfect, far from it, don't play it self-righteous. I'm grateful. This day, my rent is paid. Got food. I'm grateful for the food, for the rent being paid, for this electricity. Hydro-Quebec workers with tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, tens of, perhaps even reaching millions since 1963, who we have brains and muscle, build more than 63 dams across the province of Quebec. I have this electricity, clean, renewable, zero pollution emission electricity, which I'm using in the laptop, the water heater, heated with electricity, the boiler, right? Clean, renewable, zero emission electricity. Just paid the bill earlier. Paid my bill in May is paid, June is paid. I got food. I ain't even got 99 cents grapes, my favorite fruit. I'm grateful got grapes, got bread, gonna cook some food. It's gonna be some mashed potatoes, some good onions. I'm gonna cook a good dinner for me and my sister. Cook a good dinner for me and my sister. Good dinner for me and my sister. I meditate, keep on writing poetry, philosophy, dancing maybe. A bit sore, so I can take it easy. What I'm craving, wish I could afford, is a good goddamn massage there. Good. I want to get in that body, get in that neck. The good hands on the neck, feet, legs, get nothing erotic or sexual in nature. Just even those sports massage therapists. Hey, athletes, Colin Nassib's not the only goddamn LGBTQ player in the motherfucking NFL, motherfuckers. Perhaps the bravest, freest motherfucker on the motherfucking field. Colin Nassib. Many gonna play tonight on the ice, NHL playoffs, NBA in the courts playoffs, both NBA and NHL. When they're playing in the NBA, 5 versus 5, that's 10. One out of those 10 is LGBTQ. I understand economic, financial, commercial pressures to lose that multi-million-dollar contract, because you come out of the closet, different clauses. I understand economic, financial, commercial pressures more than many struggled, suffered. I'm a silver spoon born, not no trust fund kid or head fund. I'm open for business, triple vaccinated, and commission work of a dancer, dancing or philosophizing, working out, training, exercising. Challenge the athletes in the, I'm going to say patriarchal, because let's face it, there's no women's sports leagues who makes even close financially to what the patriarchal sports leagues make. The NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB. Not even close. Not even close, they don't make it. Not even close. Four patriarchal sports leagues. NBA, National Basketball Association. National Hockey League, which is really binational, not national, as is the NBA, right? NFL, National Football League, and MLB. Challenging them to do my workout, the general war integrated body training system required of all willingly living who want to join the Dragan Army to be able to perform it. Now you can be an ally, support, volunteer for the mission, vision, and philosophy thereof of the two complementary covenant and cooperative institutions, International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragan Army, modeled after, of course, my scenario, which began 2019. If you don't know what I'm referring to, just holla, holla, holla. And perhaps me or my official volunteer representative, Retiela Yelwork, my official volunteer representative, Retiela Yelwork, my official volunteer representative, Retiela Yelwork, will instruct, direct, and bless you in my name, and illuminate the question of my scenario and the question of my workout, which I've created, made, and designed to go. The workout, officially titled General War Integrated Body Training System, to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario. Two complementary covenant cooperative institutions, which I'm calling the creation thereof, local, national, international, of course in North America primary, since I am a North American, part of the LGBTQ global, a rainbow citizen, but act local, think global, act local, think global, act local, think global. Not too big into slogans, rather love is action, more concrete action, philosophy, deep thinking, and philosophism. Sometimes I just need a fucking good kiss and hug and massage, some practical with it, some good washing with that, some good, not that good living in action, because if it's blah blah blah, just blah blah, it can get upsetting, tiring, or you get to question if it's ulterior motives or what have you, other issues, right? And I got issues. Not perfect, far from it. Try to stay balanced in harmony with balancing the lower aspect of self, which I do have, with the higher aspect of self, which I'm slowly trying to reach one step at a time. And I'm trying to be in the middle. Because with all the issues and the vices, the lust that I do have, no way, my brothers and sisters, that I would have been that selfish. And the tough economic, financial, commercial time which we went through during the holiday season and now lately with prices increasing, inflation, that I would have not mass financed if I would have been millionaire. Food security, because food, everybody gotta eat, right? Hey, everybody gotta eat. Hey, everybody gotta eat. Rich CEOs, corporations, bankers, financiers, and multi-millionaire athletes in the National Football League, NFL, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, you know, so I gotta eat, I gotta eat. Keep on creating, making, doing, loving, loving, loving. Make love tonight is the main message. Make love tonight is the main message. The main message is make love tonight. Get dirty but get back clean. Get dirty but get back clean. Calling for all to support the dancing goddess in the Dragon Kingdom, which I am founding. As I'm speaking, philosophizing, ranting, taking this meditative bath, as yours truly, Adrian, Dragan, androgynous pansexual founder thereof, general founding priestess of the goddess, dancing our goddess army, officially International Integrated Dance League, the complementary covenant and cooperative institution to the international citizen integrated social security and service force, aka the Dragon Army, to be for service and security, modeled after my scenario, which has began in October 2019, when yours truly, geopolitical analyst, world peace advocate, independent student scholar of history, geopolitics, civilizations, had analyzed the geopolitical situation and taken major events into consideration, such as the US-China trade war, the arrest of Meng Wanzhou, aka Kathy Meng, by the RCMP to honor an extradition treaty, and other events, historical events such as Pearl Harbor. Back in October 2019, I've sounded the alarm. Paradoxically, as a world peace advocate, which I still am, which I still am, have been advocating and am advocating, will advocate. So back in 2019, created, made, and designed the workout, officially titled General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragon Army workout, which is the de facto examination and the standard workout training system of the Dragon Army, officially titled International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragon Army. Dancing Goddess Army, officially titled International Integrated Dancing. Integrated, I'll be an all gender, all ages, all sexual orientation inclusive dance league. And to balance the patriarchal sports leagues of the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, and MLB. Sure, we can have organized professional dancers and dancing within it, but generally, of course, to be an integrated. For pleasure and purpose, to dance for pleasure, for purpose for the environment, better recycling education, increasing in composting, solar power, hydro, and Mother Nature, forgotten goddess, for purpose and pleasure, just like the body is a temple for purpose and pleasure, to work out, to help maintaining or building or upgrading civilization. Sometimes we need brains and muscles, sometimes we need Both, they can go hand in hand. Because if it's just theory, and philosophy, action is required, action is required, action is required. As much as I am philosophical, deep, profound thinker, expounding on issues, concerns of civilization and nature, and using a verbose, overly sophisticated language, which I have a tendency to do, and being overly intellectual or theoretical or abstract in notion. Right now my rent's paid in full for May, electricity bill is paid in full for May, paid half of my phone bill, so that trinity of bills, fourth dimension, got a food for tonight dinner. What I could fucking use is a good fucking massage. That's what I would fucking need. Can't afford it, too expensive, so the Dragan Army, my willingly loving allies and armies, the Dragan Army to be an all-doing, all services with consent and hygiene and mutual love and understanding. 1-800 Dragon Army number, 1-800 Dragon Army number, 1-800 Dragon Army number. Consent and hygiene and mutual understanding, all services offered in exchange. Volunteer based on security, food, housing, and transport secured, food, housing, and transport secured, food, housing, and transport secured. We'll help with cleaning, with the children. They're driving the parents crazy. They need to work out a half an hour, they need to be taken out. The Dragon Army, east, west, north, south, integrated from and with all existing public and private security forces, armed forces, local, national, international. Keep in mind I'm speaking as a North American, although global world citizen, calling for world peace. North American and NATO as my scenario was North American centric and with world international universalism in scope. It was of course for the common defense and prosperity and security, of course, of the collective of North American civilization. The collective of North American civilization, the collective of North American civilization. The Western civilization, and for that matter, hopefully we're moving towards past antagonisms and past racisms and past ideologies, systems that have served their purpose in many ways. I'm still on the process of my own rebirth. I died during COVID. I experienced spiritual lights of many past lives, many incarnations across nations, from ancient Egypt by the Nile and by the Ganges in India, by the Euphrates in Babylon, by the Danube in Rome, here in North America by the Mississippi River, before 1492, before the Christopher Columbus even set foot. I was born here in the continent of North America in a few past lives. In Latin America, many past lives, many incarnations. This life right here from Hawk Island, Montreal, raw, real, unedited. You don't see the little flip in my videos unless I warn and it's a pause and I said, hey, it's a pause and I gotta go take care of some business or open the door or go to the washroom, then I pause. But real, raw, unedited, with the quality that I do have, it's mostly the voice and the message that's more important. First and foremost, primary principal message is make love tonight, man. That's the principal message. Make love tonight, make LOVE tonight. Because otherwise, what the fuck are we fighting to save this free world, Western civilization, North America, this collective of North American civilization for? If somebody's not making love now, hugging now, kissing, making love, what the fuck are we fighting to save for? Rich CEOs of corporations to make another million, to get another 5 million bonus in Wall Street. Bankers to get another 3 million bonus. Get millionaires for billionaires, for multi-millionaire athletes making their 10, 15, 20, 25 million-a-year contract and the bonus. Actors to get another 20 million for a movie. What the fuck are we fighting to save civilization for, man? You know my message to the leaders of the free world is, right? Simple, straightforward, direct. My message to the leaders of the free world: drop down, give Dragan 013 push-ups with LOV, with love and for the sake of world peace. Probably gonna watch a little news later after dinner. I see Mr. Yan Stoltenberg. You're gonna read from a piece of paper, tell we're a crisis. I know. Really gotta read that from a piece of paper, Mr. My brother. Brother Jan Stoltenberg. Let's bust a dance move with those push-ups. For a forgotten goddess who dances with her brother the sun. To make, create, and produce all fruits, vegetables, and legumes that our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest for us to make, upgrade, or maintain civilization. Make, upgrade, or maintain civilization by those fruits, which all fruits, even my favorite grapes, wheat, legumes, lentils, potatoes, beans, bananas, oranges, nuts, all fruits, all vegetables, all legumes are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun. That our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest for us to make, upgrade, or maintain civilization. Leaders of the free world, Parliament of Canada, whether right wing, left wing, or center. As yours, I am a special kind of centrist, a universal revolutionary centrist, due to my universal revolutionary centrism integrating my trinity of theories known as citizen integration theory, death refusion theory, democratic fusion theory, and love is action theories. And my brothers and sisters, better stay 2 meters away from me. Finger love, L-O-V. Wanna bless me with kisses, hugs, massage will bless you threefold. Wanna bless me, prosperity, health, healing, kisses, lust, pleasure of a physical, sexual, whatever pleasure, bless me with. Healing, to kissed, love, hugged, to economically, financially, commercially secure, or bless me, bless you threefold back. I don't turn the other cheek. I like to say I roam Hog Island, owing, except the RBC Bank, 10,000. I am in debt, broke, but my work is gold. Do admit it, got lust, issues, and vices. Don't play it self-righteous. Nah. No. Don't play it self-righteous. I'm not a saint. Or a saints anyways. Because you tell me a saint, well, I expect some kisses. Because that's what God for my willingly loving allies and armies. Kisses from the goddess, Queen of Heaven, sent one kiss. And that kiss trickled down. And that kiss turned into 718 trillions of kisses. Which were credited to yours truly, Adrian Hanna Dragan, born Adrian H. Dragan, who died during COVID. Credited with the condition, a clause, with a responsibility, with an obligation that from those 718 trillions of kisses, that I will freely and willingly loving distribute, give freely to all my willingly loving allies and armies. Can kiss. I'll drink some water, of course, hydrate and wash. If questions of hygiene, right? Get dirty myself, get back clean. Kisses got those trillions of kisses from the dragon whose eye is the sun, the dragon whose eye is the sun, the dragon whose eye is the sun. Some trillions of push-ups, trillions of squats, trillions of hawks, and trillions of marching steps with some massages with that. If I could afford a good goddamn massage. So, calling all willingly loving to support the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom, which is founded by 718 trillions of kisses. Some push-up squats, hawks, marching steps and dances, and philosophy and theory with that, of course. Universal revolutionary centrism is embodied in the Phoenix People's Party, the anti-war, anti-poverty, anti-racism, pro-love. And we have to analyze our own racism in the hearts, our own biases and prejudices in the hearts. Hard to admit, man. Hard to admit, isn't it, that you've dealt, that I've dealt, that you've dealt with all sorts of hidden fears, hidden lusts, hidden prejudices, right? That we did X, Y, Z, we did wrong. I did probably lots of wrong. I slapped a few, and the pride telling me that I'm gonna burn in hell. Being LGBTQ, I said, pardon me, say that again. Don't tell me I'm gonna burn in hell. I'm gonna probably say, beg your pardon. If you say again, I'm gonna burn in hell, I'm gonna get slapped, man. I get slapped. Back, 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 back. Don't tell my fellow LGBTQ members that they're gonna burn in hell, man. I get slapped. I slapped a few. Remember a few pride parades in Montreal. It's been 7 years since I'm in the open, so it's been a while since I'm openly LGBTQ, you know. And remember pride parades with some more extremist evangelical Christians with their my rainbow shirt on, rainbow flag waving, dancing kind of wild. Pointed the finger at me. I said, "Pardon me, what you said? You're gonna burn in hell." Pardon me, what'd you say? I got slapped, man. Slapped the no joke. So be sure I slapped a few for telling me I was gonna burn in hell, or for being LGBTQ, for being androgynous, pansexual. Channel the aggression, the violence we need to channel. But don't tell people that people like me, part of the Rainbow Nation across nations unite, that we're gonna burn in hell, man. Don't say that. Is that justice? What just for what? For loving, for two lesbians loving each other, for two men loving each other, or lusting. So what? So I lust. Freedom. Got it tattooed. It's not easy. Not easy to admit also, especially multicultural a melting pot, multiracial neighborhood like mine in Hakka, Montreal, or North American that we dealt with prejudices or jealousies, right? These are hard to admit. Come in, Joe. Hey, somebody's racist. My brother, if you have racism in your heart, or sister, if you have racism in your heart, or prejudice or whatever, racial, I believe in one human race, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to make babies, right? But if we have racism in the hearts, so that's hard, because shame to kill, to harm none, so that reason didn't interfere, so that he harms my brothers and sisters of color. And if I say anti-racism, that the Phoenix People's Party is anti-racism, I say that in just words. But if you're an ally in an army of color, black, white, brown, yellow, Asian, you come to the dancing goddess and the Dragon King to support as an ally, Adrian on a dragon, my anti-racism is gonna come only not just by words. My beautiful brothers and sisters, black of color, will come out and fight racism. Kisses and hugs, man. Kisses and hugs. Feet washing. Because if it's just theoretical and blah blah blah, you know, how is that gonna? There's gonna be action. Some people are okay with it. Slogans carrying anti-racism in the placard. But not me, because my experiences of lost economic, financial, commercial opportunity for being LGBTQ, for being rainbow, as my brothers and sisters of color have, or in different domains, or even for other reasons. I have a big mouth. But gossip in the workplace, try to stay away from it is my advice. And try to settle issues to complement the skills. And I can do better, I can do better, right? If we deal with prejudices, homophobia, right? Big issue, homophobia. Look at an issue with the monkeypox, right? Monkeypox. As I said, be careful how we word. I'm trying to be careful, although I'm perhaps not overly concerned with being politically correct, especially when do rap. They don't want my rainbow ass rapping in the rap industry anyways. They want more cars. They already got 11 cars and 11 houses. They want to get 13. It's selfish, right? I have perhaps some lust and some part of selfishness in me, do admit it, you know. Would love to have better XYZ, especially wine and especially good massages, you know. Stuff like that. Things are hard to admit. Like I do admit that in certain things I'm mediocre average. Basketball, below average, below mediocre. I'm okay at hockey, can't break, can't skate. Football, I can drill, do some pass. Football, tackle. Baseball, I'm fucking useless. Don't put a mitt and a baseball bat in my hand. Other things, I'm useless as well. Mediocre average. I'm great, better than average, so with this and that. Complimentary, I'm a great philosopher, world's greatest living dancer, thinker, geopolitical dip analyst, but sometimes I'm also, because I've experienced the street, the street, a different way. So the Phoenix People's Party, the anti-war, anti-poverty, anti-racism, pro-love. Pro-love, what does that mean? Is that the Phoenix People's Party, the universal revolutionary centrist party based on the theories to complement the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. Phoenix People's Party is the political party calling all the names of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. And of course, by my theories, the Global Dragon Union, or the Universal Dragon Union, the Workers' Alliance, local, national, and international. So this economically, financially, commercially struggling artist, activist, athlete, AAA, and universal spiritual teaching student. Did gig works, did gigs, did that, did X, did Y. Struggled, no grants, never got a grant. In fact, never got a grant. Not too good, I'm perhaps useless on the bureaucratic side. I'm more thinking, and although they can write great, more oratory, more verbal skills and intellectual philosophical skills and creative skills, coupled with physicality. My physicality complements my philosophy. It's not, I'm not just a philosopher or a thinker, I'm also a doer action. Lost 77 pounds and proud of having created the greatest workout system that requires no equipment and that trains the whole body head to toe, trains the whole body head to toe. The general war integrated whole body training system, I'm proud to have created it. And of course, the paradox of it is that it goes hand in hand with a World War III scenario back in October 2019 that I've created, and already back then was alarmed at the trends, the geopolitical trends which started being reversed after the 2007-2010 great financial crisis and the reemergence of anti-democratic forces, authoritarian, even to one the more extreme form of authoritarianism, totalitarianism, and the alt-right or the far right and the far left. I'm not a communist, I'm not a fascist. My socialism is practiced with free love to all my willingly loving allies and armies. Kisses, hugs, rubs, washes. That's how I practice my my socialism comments. That's how I do it with, in a way that can be said to be a bit quite on the left, on the socialist part. That way. But I'm a universal revolutionary centrist with my own theories, local, national, international, with my own peculiar theories, which I'm calling to be implemented local, national, international for that matter. And in the 21st century, analyzing trends back in 2019, World Peace Advocate was alarmed at what had transpired in the world, so created, made, and designed the General Integrated Body Training System, aka the 300 workout, to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario, which I'm hoping we can avert, and channel the aggression, the violence towards constructive channels, and love and understanding, and reaching a more understanding of our own natures, psychosexual or philosophical, and part of our culture as a general culture and general Western civilization and world civilization. And no, that's my sister vacuuming. That's my sister vacuuming. That's my sister vacuuming. If I make $1, I give her half. Anonymous, do want to. I just showed it here. Although I'm triple vaccinated, right here, got his tattoo. COVID can mutate, can catch, can die. Want her to continue the dancing goddess in the Dragan kingdoms. Mission, vision, and philosophy for a new world order of world peace, international justice, and secured and ensured global freedom. So that trinity, ensured freedom, secured freedom, global freedom, international justice, world peace. Fourth dimension to that trinity of peace, freedom, security, attaining harmony between civilization and nature. I believe my theories of 21st century labor union reforms. The
Need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second.
You need to use the bathroom.
You need to use the bathroom? Give me a second. No problem. So we're gonna wrap it up with that. And make love tonight is the main message. Calling all willingly loving. Gotta go cook. It's already 5:40 p.m. Lost track of time. So I lost a lot of memory of my youth, adolescence, early adulthood. Remember mostly the past, more than 7 years now. Mostly the past 7 years. Died during COVID, being reborn. From what do know, because I have a diploma, graduated high school. Learned during these past years of struggle and suffering, and went to depression, being suicidal, and healed. Living proof of acquired Savant syndrome, living proof of acquired Savant syndrome, living proof of acquired Savant syndrome in parallel with neuroplasticity by action, neuroplasticity by action, neuroplasticity by action. And yours truly, Adrian Dragan, inviting all willingly living. Died during COVID, Adrian H. Dragan. Being reborn, Adrian Dragan, androgynous pansexual founder. The dancing goddess in the dragon kingdom, yours truly, priestess. Priestess of the goddess who dances with the brother sun. General founding priestess of the dancing goddess army. General founding captain of the dragon army, the two complementary and covenant and cooperative institutions, which I'm calling for the mass financing thereof, first in North America, Canada, US, Mexico, and NATO and beyond, for a new world order of world peace, international justice, security, and ensure global freedom, by implementing my trinity of theories: citizen integration theory, democratic fusion theory, and debt refusion theory, by the Phoenix People's Party, the anti-war, anti-poverty, anti-racism, pro-love, because we got three antis, a trinity of anti, being anti-poverty, anti-racism, anti-war, but pro, fourth dimension, pro-love, love is action, by kisses, working out, training, cleaning, to complementary the Dragon Army, an all service and security army, with consent and hygiene, all services, and understanding and mutual agreement, all services, for the 1-800 Dragon Army number. The Dancing Goddess Army International Integrated Dance League, counterbalance the patriarchal sports leagues in North America, Europe, the free world, to dance for pleasure and purpose towards an economic, financial, commercial, 21st century system of pleasure and purpose, more services, and the Dragon Army to be service and security integrated with all existing public and private security forces and institutions, to offer points of service XYZ, Canada, local, Hawk Island, Montreal, East, West, North, South, binational, US, Canada, beyond, Mexico, North America, NATO, and beyond. For example, to offer a service of cleaning, of helping with the children, cooking, or XYZ, or a trucker who drove for 9 hours, food supply chain, needs a dragon to give him a hug, dragon units to respond, allies to cheer, love, and support, how they will, how they can, how they do, ensuring freedom, universal revolutionary centrism, North American civilizational collective, yours truly, Adrian Dragan. Not perfect, far from it. It's hygiene, taking a good bath, calling all willingly living to support thereof. Make love tonight.